things that I love about my C5 Corvette. So I bought this car just over a year ago. It's always been my dream to own a Corvette, and finally I found one that was affordable. The C5 comes in today. You can pick one up for about $10,000 to $15,000 depending on the mileage, and usually they're in pretty good condition. This was in pretty good condition when I bought it. It had a few things that needed to be fixed, but nothing that's going to cost me, a lot of money and it's going to break the bank. So that's why I chose to go with the C5 Corvette. Now, one of the things that really attracted me to the Corvette, the C5, is just the sleekness of the body. I remember when this came out in 1998, I saw it for the first time. I was in Texas, and just the way that the body was designed, it just had these lines on it that just looked fluid. It really went well with the shape of the car, and just the overall contour was very appealing to me. It was just more of a, at that time I remember thinking of it more almost like a supercar, the way the car was set up. I mean, I know we're going a far stretch there with saying the word supercar, but at the time that's how I was looking at it, being 21, 22 years old and seeing this car for the first time with the sleekness of the body and the style that it had. That's what first attracted me to this car. It was a very big contrast from the C4 and the C3. The body lines really complemented the car very well. What I also liked about the C5 when I first saw it was the way the rear end was designed. It had that wide, fat body look to it without being too gaudy. I also like the way that they maintained the circle tail lights. That's reminiscent of the older models Corvettes. It was a very nice touch that they added there, and the way that the body actually comes down from the hatch to the back and the rear of the car, and then with the exhaust coming out the rear end, gave it a very nice look. Now, moving on into the interior of the car, what I really like is the way that the dashboard has been designed and the contour of the dash. The grab handle over on the passenger side is reminiscent of the first generation. I like the way that's kind of sit there. It's a pretty good touch by Corvette. I also like the way that the dials on the dashboard are the gauge dials. Something that's pretty cool about the C5 is it did come with the heads-up display. So at nighttime, it does have the heads-up display that shines the speed that you're doing, and your fuel or anything that's on the dash cluster. It puts it on the windshield for you to see, which is a pretty cool feature, especially for a vehicle that came out in 1998. It was actually offered on the 98 model, and it continued from there. The way the dash kind of wraps around here and meets into the door frame with the contour texture is pretty neat. I thought that was a good touch there. Everything is very conveniently located. If I'm at the gear shifter, then it's just a hand's touch away for the dials on the radio, for the air conditioner, and so on. Something else I like about the inside of the car is it's roomy. I mean, for a sports car, I'm not a tall guy, so it really doesn't affect me too much. But I've seen some pretty tall guys get in the C5 Corvettes, and they have plenty of room. There's plenty of room in the hatch if I want to carry something, luggage, if I want to go golfing, throw my golf clubs in the back of the car. Not that I go golfing, but if I did, I have the room to do that. I can stop by the grocery store, pick up some groceries on the way home, and there's plenty of room for everything to go back in the hatch. I've not even had an issue yet with not being able to fit anything back there. That's, within reason. I haven't tried to move, any big pieces of furniture, but you can't do that in any car anyway. But if I wanted to go down to Walmart, do some shopping, you could even pick up a 55-inch flat screen television and fit it in the back hatch. Not a problem. And last but certainly not least is the engine compartment. The engine bay, just the classic way that the hood opens up to the front. That's just classic Corvette styling. The embroidered Corvette logo on the inside of the heat shield there for your hood. Just the way the engine is designed out, it's just overall this car is just an amazing car. It's relatively cheap, like I said, for a C5 model. This is the 2000. They started the C5 in 1998, and like I said, this one was very affordable for me. As is most of the C5 Corvettes. So you can pick up a good C5 Corvette for a relatively good price, and like I said, there's just so many options available on them, so many things that's nice about them, so many modifications you can make to the C5 that's going to improve it performance wise, style wise. It's just a great car all around. Okay guys, well there you have it. That's the 5 things I love about my Corvette. If you're in the market for a Corvette and you're looking at the C5, you can't go wrong. Great purchase, do your homework, make sure you're buying a good quality vehicle, but for the bang for the buck, it's awesome, it's there. This is a new channel, Got Your 6. If you liked the video today, please subscribe, hit the like button. I'm going to try to upload videos throughout the week, hopefully 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to be looking at doing other modifications to this car. So if you like the content, you want to see more videos, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button. If you have any suggestions or would like to see anything done to the Corvette, just leave a comment below, and I appreciate it. You guys take care.